Good morning, Scotties. Here are the announcements for the week of May 18th. Thursday, May 21st is our Student Items Pickup Day. Teachers are hard at work packing up students' personal items, so on Thursday, families may drive through the cafeteria drive to retrieve those items. Please make note of the grade level pickup schedule. If you have students in different grade levels, select one grade level pickup slot to retrieve all of your students' items. Families will not have to return more than once. Don't forget to post a sign with your student's name or names in your car window, and please remember your library books. See you on Thursday.
Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Shu. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. What is mental health? You've probably heard those words thrown around a lot. Well, it's how you are able to take care of everyday things that involve activities such as school, work, and taking care of others. It affects how you're able to adapt to change and cope with life obstacles. It's also how you manage healthy relationships with family, friends, and people at work or school. Basically, it's your ability to live, love, and laugh. If something is interfering with any of those things, you can get help. For example, if you're feeling worried, sad, or angry most of the time, but you don't know why, you can talk to your parent or guardian to see if you can see a counselor or therapist. What is stress? Is all stress bad? Take a look at this clip to find out.
Stress is usually seen as something we need to avoid. This is not true. We need stress, and we need our body's stress hormone cortisol to rise and fall throughout the day. Stress helps us wake up in the morning, helps us focus, learn, and remember new things. It's when people experience too much stress and start having difficulties coping that stress becomes a problem. High levels of stress can disrupt the natural changes in the body's stress response system and start to affect our physical and mental health. Over time, accumulated stress can result in false FFF response activations. When trying to measure our stress tolerance, the bucket analogy can be helpful. Our stress tolerance, or the size of our bucket, is a product of our genes, personality, and life experiences, and its size varies from person to person. The water in this analogy is the combination of all the stress in your life. We use the coping strategies we have available to keep our bucket from overflowing. They are like taps that allow water to drain from the bucket. Stress can include training, work, school, relationships, finances, moving, changing jobs, or the loss of a loved one. Both positive and negative experiences will affect the water level. A big bucket can hold more water or stress before it overflows. With a smaller bucket, less water is required for the water or stress level to become critical. While you can't change the size of your bucket, you can make life adjustments to reduce water coming in. You can also learn new coping strategies and stress management techniques to allow water to drain out. Mind tools, exercise, quality sleep, relaxation, and sharing your feelings with friends are some examples of effective water taps. Staying up late, sleeping in, drugs, inactivity, procrastination, suppressing or ignoring problems are examples of unhelpful coping strategies or false taps. They might give temporary relief, but actually result in water flowing back into your bucket.
Importantly, boys and girls, remember you can always reach out to me, your school counselor, or you can contact Talkline, Fort Bend ISD's crisis hotline. You can call 281-240-8255. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can text SPEAK, SPEAK, to 741-741, and they will have a therapist contact you. Did you know Highlands is an emotional backpack campus? What does that mean? Well, all the teachers and staff members have had training throughout this year about what mental health is, The effects of trauma on individuals. So, for example, if families have gone through divorce or major changes, if there was a natural disaster that affected the family, and if there is a loss in the family, that's definitely going to be very hard. Teachers and staff members have also had suicide prevention training, self care techniques, and what that looks like for teachers and staff members before they take care of others, and mindfulness techniques. That's where our mindful moment comes in. For this week's mindful moment, we have the Tin Man and Scarecrow. Do you know the Tin Man and the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz? Visualize these characters as you go through these steps. Number 1, tighten every part of your body like the Tin Man. Make a ball with each of your fists and squeeze tightly. Tighten all of your muscles and count for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now relax your entire body and go limp like the scarecrow. Loosen your muscles, breathe, and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Repeat these steps 2 more times. And now, lay on the ground and tuck your legs to your torso or your tummy. Your body should be balled up. Give your legs a hug and tighten all the muscles in your body like the Tin Man. Count to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now release your legs and arms to the ground and go limp like the scarecrow. Pretend you are melting into the ground. Count for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you know that May is also Asian and Pacific Islander American Heritage Month? In the United States, we are recognizing the contributions and influence of Asian Americans and Pacific Islander Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. Here are some prominent figures. We have a famous cellist, Yo-Yo Ma, Olympic ice skaters Christy Yamaguchi and Michelle Kwan, fashion designer Vera Wang, chef Christine Ha, Nikki Nakayama, and David Chang. Determination means deciding it's worth it to finish what you've started. Military leader Colin Powell once said, "A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." Have you ever worked really hard to finish a project, to do a job for your parents, or for your scout troop? If so, then you know how hard work pays off. Helen Keller was famous for being deaf and blind in a time when there was no way for people with those combined disabilities to communicate with others. Through a determined teacher, Annie Sullivan, she learned to talk and write and communicate brilliantly with those around her. She was able to live a successful life, giving lectures and speeches on determination. Do you know someone like that? Did you know that Michael Jordan missed 9,000 shots in his career? Yet he is one of the most successful players of all time. He said this: "If you're trying to achieve, there will be roadblocks. I've had them. Everybody has had them. But obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it." That's very good advice. It has worked well for him. Determination means deciding it's worth it to finish what you've started. Have you ever heard of people having a bucket list? That means they have a list of things they like to accomplish during their life. Some people want to climb a mountain or jump from an airplane. Still, others want to meet someone famous or learn something new. What would be on your bucket list? What are you determined to do one day? Highlands Virtual Spirit Week. For this fun Friday, boys and girls, we would like for you all to dress up in your cultural traditional outfit or hold up the flag or flags of your country of heritage. Especially since we did not get a chance to have our multicultural festival this year, we thought this would be a great and fun way to show off your cultural background. If you're not sure, you should ask your parents or guardians. We can't wait to see what you have. Make sure that you take a picture of it and post it on the media album in Miss Shu's Counselor's Corner Schoology group.
Scotty's, make it a great day. The choice is yours.